tired of holding myself down and allowing other people to hurt me and use me and just letting it happen because, well, they have something wrong with them. And so I'm not allowed to fight back. This happened when I left my husband too. Everybody was so sympathetic to them and telling me that I had to have more understanding because they were going through something. They were trans. They were going through something I could never understand. Sure, I can't. I don't understand what it feels like to not want to think that you're another gender. But I do understand what it feels like to marry a man that you love, only to find out that they lied to you about every single aspect of their existence. And then when it's over, you can't even cry because other people are always around saying, stop whining, at least you're not trans. Imagine going through what they're going through. And then when people started attacking my handicapped brother here online, the excuses, there was always an excuse of why I wasn't allowed to be upset. Well, she's anorexic, you can't be mad at her. Well, he's mentally ill, you can't be. He has a bad heart, don't dare say anything to him. Meanwhile, they're holding fundraisers and bringing in money on the premise of urinating on my handicapped brother's grave. My brother who never did anything to anybody. He was in a wheelchair, unable to lift his own arms on his own. Like, his arms and legs moved, but he couldn't control them. He had cerebral palsy from birth because my father, his father, beat my mother, his mother, our mother. Our father beat our mother the day he was born, to the extent he was sitting on her stomach, choking her, and the neighbors had to pull him off. And my brother was born severely handicapped. They told them that he would never leave the hospital, and after that, they told us every year that he was not going to live another 6 months. And now there are YouTubers here on, well, now there are people here on YouTube who regularly make fundraisers to go after his grave whenever they need money and feel like they want to hurt me because I've said something they don't like. And it's perfectly okay for them to do this if I say something they don't like, but if they say something I don't like, I can't say anything or they'll do worse to punish me for lashing out about what they have done to me. I'm tired of being lashed out against for standing up for myself, which I have every right to do, for standing up for my brother, which I have every right to do, even against my own family. My aunt is the real problem, if y'all want to get serious and real about this. My aunt's the one that made it real. Because before my aunt went to the grave with the apple juice and made her little video, it was just a joke. Just a laugh, a ha-ha, we said we were doing this. But then somebody actually went and did it. And that made all of those fundraisers that were supposed to be just little jokes, they were supposed to just upset me. They weren't real. Well, nobody was really going to do that. That made them all real. Because somebody did go and fulfill it. And nobody sees that as fucked up. And I'm going to remember it for the rest of my life. Every time I think about my little brother, I think about the fact that these people held these fundraisers and raised money to desecrate his grave. And that my own aunt participated and visited to fulfill these fundraisers. It's extremely upsetting.